Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope you all are having a great Friday. It is currently almost 1 o'clock my time, so there's a good chance that you'll be watching this later on tonight. Hopefully everything works out. But we are on the Pacific Northwest. I've been waiting on this map ever since I seen it pop up in testing. Seen some pictures of it. Really nice map. Apparently it was in 17, but I'm guessing it was only on PC because I don't remember us having this map on console. I'm actually 100% sure we didn't have it. But this will appease all, I believe. Up here on the top of the mountain here, you've got your small odd shaped fields. Some of them are square here, but they're not bad sizes up here. So if you want to do some small farming, then hey, you can do it up here at the top of the map. If you want to do big fields, then go to the bottom down here. You've got all these fields here that you can combine together and make a massive field. All these fields down here to make a massive field. There is a forest down here, so if you wanted to clear this out and make you another field, there you go. But it's something for all. I hadn't rode around on it too much. This is pretty much my first look at it. Besides me renting or leasing my Mahindra and driving back up here to where we start at. But if we look, I don't know, don't know what that loud noise was, but we'll find out in a minute. If we look here, you do have two silos. You've got the silo that's up here for your truck and trailer, tractor and trailer, and then you've got a port silo down here that I'm pretty sure is for storage for the train. If I read it right in the mod hub, that you could put your grain in there, and the train was really good for transporting your stuff up here to some of the sell points, and even up here getting it. Oh crap, I forgot what all it said. It was a whole big list. But there is a train. It only, from what I can see so far, it only comes up here to the top. Any of your crops down here, you can, like I was just saying, you can put them at the port silo and transport them from here by train up to your sell points. Oh, let's see here. What else? That is a 400,000 liter capacity. I believe that's 400,000. Let me get up and make sure. Yeah, 400,000 at the port silo and 200,000 at the at the one by the up here on the farm. But we do have the agro wholesales. We got the bakery, the barn, the dairy station, the garden center, the restaurant, sawmill, spinnery, timberline, flour mill, and western sugar plant. Okay, at your timberline flour mill, you can sell wheat, barley, oats, canola, sunflower, soybeans, corn. And I believe that's it. Down here at your sugar plant, you can sell sugar cane and sugar beets. The spinneries obviously going to be for cotton and wool. Your sawmill is going to be for wood chips and logs. Your restaurant takes all your main crops here, all the way up to potatoes, and it also takes eggs and milk. The garden center takes I know it takes wool. Okay, yeah, so your garden center takes wool and solid manure, liquid manure, and digestate. So you can sell that on here if you want to. Let's see. That's the garden center. The dairy station obviously is going to take your milk, and I believe that's it. Yep. Sell your milk at the dairy station. The barn is obviously going to take your silage, what's that, hay, grass, and straw. Your bakery takes milk, eggs, potatoes, corn, sugar beets, or not sugar beets, potatoes, corn, soybeans, sunflowers, canola, oats, barley, and wheat. And then your agri wholesales takes all your main crops all the way up to sugarcane and eggs. And it also takes wood chips. It also takes silage, hay, grass, and straw. So there's definitely, you've got, even though there's not a lot of sell points, you do got 2 or 3 different places you can compare prices to sell your products at, like your milk here. Rather than just taking it to one place, you can take it to 3. Same with eggs, same with your wool. Your cotton you can only take to one place, and so on and so forth. So how are we gonna do this? Well, first I'm gonna take you into the house here, and probably what we'll do, we're gonna do everything up top first. So once we leave the house, I will probably go back up here and go back to the east. We'll hit that lime station. We'll go up here. We can drive up here to the agri wholesales, and then we'll come back down to the dairy station, the north silo, and the timberline flour mill. And then once we get done with that, I'll actually probably take the train around the top part of the map here, so it'll be a little bit quicker. And then once we get done with that, I will come back and grab the Mahindra, and we will go to the spinnery, the sawmill, western sugar plant, the animal dealer, and the barn, and then come down and finish up at the shop here. So yeah, I think we'll do, actually no, we'll finish at the biogas plant over here. How about, forgot about that. But speaking of which, let's look at some prices. So looks like you own everything on the outside of the map already. It is not, you can't sell it for any money. Fields down at the bottom are pretty expensive. Pretty expensive. 876,000, 1.4 million, 371,000, 652,000, 464, 199, 247, 359, and then over here is 656, 527, 528, and 463. Not sure why you don't want to buy the sawmill, but if you do, it's 58,000. We do start with this little parcel of land up here with field 22, 12, and 11, and we also start here at the sheep farm. Oh, as for these property up here, it's pretty spendy. I do have to say it's pretty spendy. You do got your couple of small fields here you could probably buy and combine together. 17, 13, field 5, and field 12 are all grass fields. That's 278, 212, 130, 183 for 2 fields there. So if you wanted to add on to this parcel of land, how much is this piece, that's worth 156,000. That's worth 157,000. So if you wanted to start on farm manager mode, you could probably buy these same plots and then buy this plot of land here if you wanted to. Right here it's 168,000. Now it did say in the description on the mod hub that these are some the terrain's a little bit more, oh, how can I put it, I guess you got some steeper terrain up here compared to down here. It says that all these fields down here are open and flat, and then this up here is a lot more steep, so you're going to definitely need horsepower to get going. But everything's, like I said, everything's pretty pricey. But hey, what can you do? These little areas here that's got the little white looking shield dot, whatever you want to call it, this is this is placeable areas. And there's another one up here, but this looks like a plantation, pine plantation. But so you got one here, one big area down here, and you've got this up here. So I'm guessing once you clear the trees out, it'll be a nice flat area for you to put some sheds and stuff down if you wanted it. Okay, let's look at our garage here. What do we start with? You start with a Massey Ferguson 5610. You start with a 6135M John Deere, T560 combine, a TKD 302 trailer, 625X header, plow, a Spirit R300S seeder, a Delta's 1302 MTA3 backpack sprayer, a Aquatrans 7300S water trailer, universal bucket, front loader, pallet forks, bell spikes, header trailer, weight, sheep pasture, large grain silo, easy shed, vehicle workshop, farm old barn, farm shed, farm shack, farm hut, and then your farmhouse. So it looks like you can sell all this stuff. Now whether it will, okay, so once you sell it, it don't disappear, it's just there. Okay, but yeah, so you start with a pretty good amount of stuff. As far as slot count goes, I am on new farmer mode, and we are at 623, so that's not too horribly bad. I'm sure if you got rid of this John Deere stuff, it would probably go down drastically. That's 33 slots there, that's 9 slots, that's 38 slots. So if you got rid of them two and got some different tractors, you would have even more slots to play with. But 623 starting out is not that bad, considering most of them start between like 730 and can start out at like 900 something slots. I think I've seen one map where they was all the way up to like 900 slots or something like that. Pretty crazy. But let's go. Let me show you the house real quick. This is where you come in, and this is just where you can sleep at. You do got storage up here. See this right here, I don't think you could even go in anyway, so I mean, what's the point of having it? There's your little Massey Ferguson there. Here is your barn that you can't go in. What is this? Looks like you got some seed and fertilizer on that side of the barn. Here's your header trailer and your seeder and your backpack sprayer. Here's your silo. And if we go across the road, here is your front loader and its attachments and your plow. Here's your workshop, and this is just a decorative building. So yeah, this is where your starting farm is if you start on new farmer mode, and of course you can move it to wherever you have to. So let's make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. So I normally don't do this, but I'm going to jump over to the train here. And we're coming up right here to, I believe this is Agco, or Agro Wholesales, I believe. But you can access this, oh goodness, I can't talk. You can access this with a truck and trailer or tractor and trailer or by train. I'm sure, actually, you know what, I'm not even, okay, yeah, here's your sell point for your train, and then this is for your vehicles. And that's where loaded up. Where is the, okay, here's the road right here. Okay, so that's the Agro Wholesales. Now we're going to go down here to the North Silo, and we'll check out the dairy station and the North Silo. So yeah, this terrain up here is very hilly, so you're definitely going to need some horsepower to help you, especially if you got some big implements. Oh, there is your little pine plantation there. Okay, we're coming up on it right now. And here we have, slow down there train, slow down. Okay. So back here we have the, okay, this is your dairy station here. This is where you're going to sell your milk at. And then if we keep going over here, of course, this is going to be the North Silo. So I'm guessing this is where you this is where you're going to be able to store crops and stuff, or you can put them in here and then unload directly into the train. Yeah, so you got the North Silo and the Port Silo. That's your extra storage, 400,000 each, I'm assuming. Okie dokie, next stop, we are going to the Timberline Flour Mill. Wow, look at that hill. Okay, here is one of your placeable areas here. It did say in the description in the mod hub that this was one of the flatter spots up top for placeables, just because all this terrain up here is different compared to the bottom of the mountain. Okay, and here is your Timberline flour mill. This is where you sell it at. I don't think you can. Yes, you can sell by train or you can sell by vehicle, whichever you choose to do. Okay, next stop is gonna be. Okay, that was a Timberline. Okay, so I can actually. Oh goodness. What a drop off. I'm actually going to flip back to the Mahindra here, and we are going to go. I'll go back out here and take a left and go down and check out the spinnery, and then go across and hit the sawmill. So let me do that, and I'll meet y'all down at the spinnery here in just a few minutes. Okie dokie, I just got down the mountain here. What a treacherous journey. So if you do put your wool on a semi-trailer, I'd definitely take it easy going around that mountain, boy. Some tight corners there. But anyway, this here is your sell point for your wool, and you can sell cotton here as well. Yes, cotton and wool. So there you go. Pretty nice, very detailed. I'm definitely liking it so far, that's for sure. Okay, next stop is the Sawmill, which is across the river. Whoa, goodness. So I just got across the water here. There is a line point here. And your stock market is right here. This is where you're going to purchase your animals at, or sell them if you're going to pick them up or whatnot. Okay, so we got the West Sugar Plant over this way. Alright, so let's go. We'll go back out here and go to the sugar plant, then we'll head up to the sawmill. Okay, here is the west, what is that? I can't read it. The Western Sugar Plant. This is where you're going to bring your sugar cane and sugar beets. I do have the economy set on normal, so normal prices for sugar beets about the same. Garbage. Garbage prices. But yeah, this is where you sell your sugar beets. Next stop is... Okay, now I'll go back up to the sawmill and then we'll come back down to the barn. Alright, coming into the sawmill here. It's a very big place. This is where you're going to sell your logs. Trying to see where the wood chips goes. Okay, maybe it's at the top up here. Yeah, okay, here's your sugar wood chips back here. There you got a little bit of room in here to maneuver a bigger vehicle. Okie doke. I do like the sound effects. I believe this is a bigger, more detailed sawmill that I've seen on any of the maps, which I guess is a good thing. So let's head down to the barn. Okie doke, here's your barn. You pull right through here and sell your silage, grass, hay, and straw. Okay, so the next stop is going to be our next placeable area, but I'm not going to make you sit here watch me ride for that whole journey, but I'll be back with you here in just a second. Here is your second placeable area. It is a pretty big area. I don't think I checked and seen how much it was. It's 105,000, so that's not too awful bad. So if you want to start your farm here on oh goodness, farm manager, then 105,000 gets you all of this here. So ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay, so instead of going all the way down there, I'm gonna turn around and go back. There's a bridge up here that I can cross to kind of shorten the trip up a little bit. Oh goodness, thought I could make it. Alright, so we've got the bakery and the garden center right down here. I believe the bakery is on the left here. Let me just double check here. Yes, it is, and it is farther around to the front. Okay, here, that's your garden center there, I believe. Okay, right here. This is going to be your bakery. Looks like you've got the back end, so remember that. That you're going to have the back end here to sell your crops. Man, that's not very roomy in here for a big rig, so. But of course, you can back all the way up as long as you ain't got the B train or the A train or whatever train it is. That's your bakery. Here is your garden center. Right here, your garden center. If you remember, you can sell pretty much garden center. You can sell wool here if you don't want to sell it at the spinnery. You can sell wool and your manure and digestate. Goodness, excuse me. Okay, so let's go back out here. Take a right. Go down here to our next sell point, which is the restaurant. I guess it's gonna be in here. Yeah. Here's your restaurant. It's just a nice big area you can pull through and sell, and you can get out. You can just drive straight through. I don't know what that's like, a whale skeleton maybe. Okay, now we're going to go back up north and we're going to go to the port silo and we're going to finish at the biogas plant. So y'all just hang with me just for a few more minutes. Oh, I did forget to mention that there are contracts on this map. So if you want to do some contracting, then you can. Transporting and then your regular contract, and that might be the best way to make money on this field. Is going to be Harvesting field 23s. There goes a little C-130. Trying to see field 23. I'm sure once you get on the map and you start playing some, then you will get more contracts. And I'm guessing, let's see, how many, I don't tell you how many freaking acres it is. I was hoping there'd be a contract on field 35 so we could see exactly how big it is. Field 33 is fertilizing and it's paying out 22,000. Field 15 harvesting, it's not paying very much, so it must not be a very big field. Field 3 is harvesting 8,000, so you can make decent money contracting. Definitely would probably be the way to go. Oh yeah, before I forget, this is your shop right here. It is right down at the bottom of the mountain here. You pull here, this is where you're gonna either sell or repair your vehicles. And if you go inside, this is where you can purchase your equipment. Just like the store set up on Hagenstead. Okay, now okay, this is your port silo here. This is where you're going to pull in to unload your crops at. And you got a lime station right here. Either that's it or this is it here. I'm not sure. I'm guessing the other one is though, because I don't see no pipes. So I'm guessing this is your lime refill. And here you can I'm not sure what those silo takes. Okay, they do take well, no, they don't either. They take your basic crops. So I guess if you wanted to load up sugar beets and stuff, you would have to either use a front end loader or set some conveyor belts up, or maybe that silo takes sugar beets. I don't know. I don't know. But oh goodness, scratch the paint off my Mahindra. But just look at these fields, man. They're freaking massive. Massive fields. A little forestry area there if you want to cut some trees down to make you a little extra money. I know for sure I'm waiting on the either Black Sheep or North Mining Company to release their excavators. And as soon as they do that, I will be back in the logging game. Okay, here is the entrance. I think, no, that is not the entrance, that is the exit. Okay, here's your entrance here to the biogas plant. You have 1, 2, 3 pretty decent sized bunkers. Where is... Okay, this is where your digestate's coming from, but this is not very tall, so I'm not... I don't know how you gonna fill a big trailer up, because I don't know. Maybe you just have to pull up to the side of it. You just have to try and see. Okay, here is your digester. It is on the ground, so I'm assuming you can back up to this and dump it right out of a trailer, which is a good thing. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. That is the Pacific Northwest. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give us a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do that as well. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. But from the Pacific Northwest, I am Yellowhammer, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Y'all take it easy.